Good morning. I'm Victoria Savage, Nurse Savage on your side, your wisdom guided oracle. And we're having coffee on this beautiful summer morning. I've got my leaf mug, planning on getting out into a little bit of nature myself. So I will be off for the next week. A lovely, excuse me, very uh, insightful reading for today. It's all about change because that's the only thing that's very constant in life is the fact that it's going to change. How you perceive it, how you direct it, how you desire it to be is all within your purview. Again, the standing into the power of the truth of who you are and your power in your own creation of the life you're living. The world is changing. We can see that it's been changing for a while, but it's on warp speed now. We're going to see massive changes in the next few years. And part of that change is us waking up to the truth of our relationship with the universe, with Mother Earth, with all of the elementals that are communicating all the time with us. Whether or not we hear it is the key. And so the overarching message about change for this reading is first from the dragon, the love of dragons, the listener. And this one I'm going to read because it's very specific. The universe is in constant conversation and wants to communicate with you. I just started a book that my daughter recommended called The Overstory. And it's about the communication between trees and the people involved too. So nature is always communicating with itself and with us if we choose to listen. No topic is too trivial or too grand, and you are invited to receive the insights, directives, and guidance the universe has to offer. You become part of that conversation by deep listening. It's really, really important that we get into a space of quiet now as much as possible and connecting with our guides, angels, companions, whoever our higher powers are that you believe. Um, the central sun, it doesn't have to be a God, Jesus, Allah, Buddha. It is your connection to the universe. Go somewhere quiet, sit with your spine against the gnarled grandeur of an old tree or with your feet in a whispering brook. That's what I'm intending to do. Or stroll through a lush garden of humming flowers. Listen to the song of the bees, the sigh of the leaves, to the rippling stories of the water, the wings of invisible dragons. Clear your mind so the conversation can begin. Listening is a form of invocation. It is you telling the universe, I am here. I'm ready to listen. And here's why we want to do that. We are the ones who will direct this change in the world. We are the change makers, the light workers. It is imperative that we direct our energies now into higher vibration regularly because, again, we're sharing our energy and it goes out in a ripple. There are millions of us waking up right now. We're waking up to our connection to all things. And in the effort of keeping our vibration higher, that sitting, getting in quiet, just connecting, open, willing, and ready is as simple as it gets. We don't have to make it any more arduous than that. Begin now. Take your first step. Make a routine, even if it's just 5 minutes in the morning. Get up, get quiet, connect just by your intention. I invite my wisdom in. I invite those who grant me the wisdom within me to come in now and just sit with me, direct me. I'm listening. If you can get outside, you absolutely will benefit from getting into nature to do the quiet time. And I don't always do that myself. So, you know, it's not that necessary. The quiet time connecting with your higher power is necessary. Stepping into power. You are strong beyond measure. That is so imperative as we go into this change now. We absolutely want to own the power of creation we have. We create with our thoughts, with our words. Ask to be guided into the understanding of what it is you're creating every time you open your mouth. You've got those friends, I call them Eeyores, that are constantly creating negativity in their life and negativity in yours. You must cut cords with them once you're out of their presence and be reminded that you are creating as well. What you're creating is what you believe the most. The increscent moon, the Six of Keys from the beautiful Akashic Tarot. The waxing moon on the card shows an exciting time of increase of abundance and growth. Just because all these changes are happening does not mean we cannot live in abundance in all things, with our families, with our homes, with our community. Even though things are going to get shaken up, Mother Earth, her magnetic pole has changed. We see the change in weather and, all the uh, little chickens. Remember the one that the sky is falling, the sky is falling, would have us believe that we are the reason all this change in the weather is happening. And while we have produced some of it, it is a natural evolution on Earth that the Earth warms up before it goes into a cold stage again. But Mother Earth is changing. We have had 60 M class or X class, M class flares this year already, solar flares. 2018, we didn't have one solar flare. And we've had many X class, which really affect us in the physical, in the emotional, in the spiritual. We'll have greater pain, some nausea, headaches, disorientation. I would venture to guess many of you have been feeling just weird. I posted this lesion thing that was on my leg the other day. It came from a wasp sting. I've been stung several times in my life. Never have I had one get that big, get that inflamed. I don't know why. I mean, I'm not sure what it is, but there's a change in me, and many of you will be noticing just weird things within your body, like how it heals differently, the way you're feeling about the same things you've always, incurred in your life, but you're changing. Embrace it. Don't be afraid of it. Work to be in flow. And that is what that quiet time helps you get. And choose. When I'm in quiet, I choose balance, I choose alignment, I choose joy, I choose ease, because these are the things that make me walking through the world a greater force for higher vibration. That practice of gratitude in that 5 minutes. What are you grateful for today? And the next card that came up is all about kids. It's the Six of Roses, the garden, and it came up in reverse. And the overarching message is, whether upright or reversed, you can look at the adjacent card to get more insight on your children around you and their issues. Apply the details and people in this nearby card to the present and future children in your life. And the surrounding card was the increscent moon, the one where great abundance, things are fulminating on your behalf, in your favor. Choose that. I've talked about integrity and what happens. And day before yesterday, I was a little bit out of integrity. And the snowball effect. Now, before that, I'd been such a state of ease and flow for a while, which is weird for me. I generally have to work for that. And so I've been in this very easy, gentle state, was in a bit of integrity imbalance, and the snowball effect of the angst, the irritability that I felt about things was because inside I was not in integrity. And having rectified that, then it brought me back into the balance. And so integrity may be the thing you're choosing. The little white lies do affect you. It's just like when you say a lie when you're muscle testing, it short circuits your muscles a little bit so that you are a bit weaker. And it happens with the white lies too. So this change needs to be catalyzed by you, within you, for you. That is why the quiet time, that is what the gratitude, shedding pure love and joy on any news story that you may come across that's causing you issue. Uh, my husband had on a news program that was talking about the upcoming presidential debates, and just the irritability, the angst, the anger, the division that was within that few seconds that I heard that story was incredible. So, as much as you can, withdraw from all news. Get, there's an email, a .com, 1440.com. They will give you, if you don't subscribe, a few times a week, they will give you just the highlights on the news stories, not their opinions on the news story. That's what you want. You want to know what's going on in the world, but you don't want everybody's opinion on it. And because you just need to know, you don't need that added divisiveness, the irritability, the anger, the angst, the fear that all the news medias want you to keep in. Those powers that were, that ruling elite up there, and they're there, and they are not in our favor. We, the light holders, must hold that light in this world of higher dimension, because we are the ones forcing that darkness out. Those powers that were are absolutely feeling their demise coming on. And we want to keep holding. And so that's why they're screaming louder. The darkness seems to be getting bigger, but I can promise you it is not. It is being forced out by the we holding the higher vibration more constantly. Cut cords with irritability energies, with fear. Ask Archangel Michael in to cut those cords and send back whoever's holding the other end of those energies all of their energy, and then I ask him to gather them and send them to the light. Recall all of my energy to me and seal those attachment sites on me with peace, joy, ease, love, fun, whatever you need at the time. That's another way for you to manage your energies, inviting Archangel Michael in. So there's some powerful ways that you can affect and handle the changes that are coming. Again, we're feeling very physical changes. Mother Earth is really exhibiting changes. We're going to see natural disasters on the increase. We're going to see mass loss of life in the next few years. Most of the people that are here now did not agree to stay for this. And so knowing that they are just moving from this dimension to the next is a helpful way to view the transitions that are going to be happening. Does that make it easy when it's someone you love? No. Step into the grief process if that's where you're at. Indulge in it. Allow it, because the grief is healing. Allow tears. Allow what you need. Treat yourself with the respect you treat others, and be in your discernment. If you think someone, is saying something that's just off, that doesn't resonate with you, then let them go. Don't take that as truth. You get in your gut and you decide about that situation and how it feels to you. That's what connecting regularly and open, willing, and ready can do for you. It can put you in that place of trust, and trust in yourself, so that you know how to navigate the rough waters that are ahead. And remember, everything is cyclical. The rough will get easy. The easy will get rough. It will get easy again. You managing your energy and intentionally staying in a higher vibration is the most powerful thing you can do as our world goes through these new birth pains. We are in the third stage of the birth process of a new way of living on this earth. It is the most painful. It is the one where we think, this is too hard, I can't do this, but you can. And staying connected to your angels, guides, companion is the most powerful way for you to stand in that higher vibration and weather the storms that will be coming. Get outside today if you can. Breathe in as much nature as you can. Get by a river, sit on some grass, get your feet on the grass, in the dirt, ground regularly. Visualize yourself moving down into the center of the earth and sitting there, I've created a beautiful place there in my mind. It has a pond, it has a waterfall, it has trees, it has grass, it has crystal boulders everywhere, and it is calm. It is that perfect balance energy that we want to stay in. That's one way you can ground, and just go there in your quiet time. Visualize, if you can, that place that makes you feel the best, and do that regularly. It really is time for you to step up, step into your higher vibration on a regular basis. Manage your energies to stay in that. The practice of gratitude, the practice of shedding pure love and joy benefits you as it benefits the world. It's a win-win situation. I think I am complete for this beautiful summer day. Like I said, I will not be on until next Wednesday. I'm going to go into the forest to lose my mind and to sit with the trees and enjoy the water rippling by me, enjoy my family. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm Victoria Savage, Nurse Savage on your side, your wisdom guided oracle. Until we meet again.